Big names are being thrown around the striker market this season, but is there one that's underrated and you should know more about? I'm Casey Evans and I'm going to tell you all about one in this 5-minute scout report. I'm of course talking about is Alexander Isak. The 22-year-old Real Sociedad and Swedish Striker has really found form with the Spanish club after struggling to make an impact at Borussia Dortmund, where his only goal for the club came in the DFB Pokal Cup. Sociedad signed the striker for a fee of around 5.85 million after a successful spell on loan with Dutch side Willem II, or Willem II, whichever one you want to go with. The striker has returned the confidence that the Spanish club saw in him, with 28 goals so far over 1.5 seasons, and furthermore in that time he's secured the starting striker spot with the club, pushing out Willian Jose, who has gone on loan to Wolves. With a release clause of 70 million euros in his contract, Sociedad will be expecting a big profit on any selling of Isak. However, it is more likely that a club will look to sign him for a lower fee in the summer. Alexander Isak is already what you would call a journeyman striker at the young age of 22. He's played in 4 different countries already, being his native Sweden, Germany, Netherlands and now Spain. He's scored over 10 goals in 3 of those countries, with his only dud season coming in Germany. So the system Sociedad employs a 4-3-3 formation, with Isak as the lone striker, flanked by a combination of Spanish creative sensation Oyarzabal and one of Porto or Adnan Januzaj. Isak acts as a traditional number 9. He can run into space to latch onto the end of passes from the creative elements of his team and finish it into the net. Also adept at dropping back deeper to receive the ball and acts as a pivot for the midfielders to play to and hold it up, while the wingers come inside and act as extra forwards, therefore allowing for more avenues for chance creation. So Alexander Isak is starting to show the attributes that a lot of teams want in a modern day striker. We've talked about how he comes deep and acts as a pivot and hold up, but also he's shown an adept dribbling ability from the halfway line. His movement around the box is fantastic. He has fantastic creative weapons that his movement has to be great in order to get onto the end of their passes and latch onto them in his favoured 15-yard out sort of area. However, this abundance of creativity might be a reason that some teams are put off him, as we saw against Manchester United. When he's isolated from those creative elements, he really struggles, and some teams, like we're going to talk about soon, might see that as a weakness. Now, Alexander Isak is a striker that is constantly improving. In 2018-19 with Dutch club Willem II, in only 16 games he registered 13 goals and 6 assists, helping the Dutch side to 10th in the table. Actually totaled 1,370 minutes of game time. This meant that he was registering a goal contribution around every 72 minutes. He was also taking 3.5 shots per game in this time. 2.9 of these were in the penalty area, showing again how he likes to get a shot off in the box. But more importantly, this meant he had a conversion rate of 23.6% in terms of shots to goals, which is really good numbers. But let's compare this to the stats that he's been putting up this season in the much stronger league and see if they stand up. In La Liga, he's made 20 appearances this season, scoring 12 goals and registering 2 assists. He's actually played less minutes with 1,316, and therefore he's still registering a goal contribution around every 94 minutes of game times. He's still registering a high number of shots per night with 3.4, however his shots in the penalty box have reduced to 2.2, showing how he's trying different types of shot and varying his skill set. His conversion rate has actually gone up to 24%, which is an improvement on his season at Willem, scoring 12 goals from only 50 shots. So many different clubs are interested in Isak. Borussia Dortmund reportedly have a 31 million euro buyback clause in his contract. This means they could buy him back to sell him on for a bigger fee, as we've seen in the past with the likes of Alvaro and Morata, or they could look to use him as a replacement if Haaland is to leave the Signal Iduna Park this summer. Arsenal, Bayern Munich and Juventus have all registered an interest, and they probably see the young Swedish striker as a possible long-term replacement for the aging strikers of Aubameyang, Lewandowski and Cristiano Ronaldo. The most recent interest has been from Barcelona, who since the departure of Luis Suarez to Atletico Madrid in the summer have had Martin Braithwaite as their only number 9. With the possibility of a major rebuild being underway, beginning with the potential expiry of Lionel Messi's contract, they will want to try and replace the massive void of goals and assists with fresh talent, and this could be where Isak slots in. Again, it's all speculation at the moment, but I hope you're more well informed, and we'll have to see what happens in summer. But this has been your 5-minute scout report.